In life, there are moments when we face discouragement. If left unchecked, discouragement can suck the life out of our hopes and dreams. Unchecked discouragement can cause us to suffer from anxiety, fear, and insecurity. But when we experience these issues, we can overcome them with God's help. So let's take a few moments to put discouragement in its place with the Word of God. In Romans 5:3, we are taught that suffering creates endurance, endurance creates character, and character creates confidence. In an instant, we can go from discouragement to confidence with God's help. One of my favorite subjects is history, and if time travel were real, I'd be the first in line. For this reason, I love the Word of God because it gives us historical accounts of people who experience what we experience. For example, Hebrews 4:15 states that we have a high priest who can sympathize with our weaknesses, suffering included. Who is this high priest? Jesus. During his ministry, Jesus was often treated poorly. He became discouraged after the Jews accused him of being a lying, demon possessed man. This incident happened after Jesus performed an act of kindness by healing a blind man. Before the Jews interrogated Jesus, they questioned the former blind man many times because they didn't believe that he'd ever been blind. They wanted to find any reason to kill Jesus. Now, in case you're having difficulty believing that Jesus faced discouragement, let's remember that although Jesus is God, he was also a man. The humanity within him became discouraged. John 10:39-40 says, "The Jews tried to arrest him, but Jesus went back across the Jordan River to the place where John first baptized people." Why did Jesus go back across the Jordan River? He went back across the Jordan River because he wanted to go from discouragement to confidence. Okay, I can see that. So when he went back across the Jordan River, what did he do? With my imagination, I picture Jesus sitting along the edge of the river, looking at the water, remembering what took place at his baptism. Matthew 3:16-17 says, "After Jesus was baptized, he immediately came up from the water. Suddenly the heavens opened, and he saw the Spirit of God come down to him in the likeness as a dove. Then a voice from heaven said, 'This is my Son, who I love, my Son with whom I am pleased.'" I believe that as Jesus sat along the edge of the river, he spoke with the Father. And he was reminded that everything he would encounter and suffer would be for the redemption of mankind and the glory of the Father. Therefore, he continued on the path that was set for him, and many people believed in him in that place. Just like Jesus, we have to go back or reflect on those times where God confirms the work of our hands. In other words, we have to remind ourselves of why God created us and what our purpose is. Discouragement will come, persecution will come, and trials will come, but we have to go back to the place where we first believed, back to where we received our sight in order to accomplish the will of the Father.